In my last video, I showed you a step-by-step system that's totally done for you. It pays out 100% profit and it starts by giving away a simple ebook. Today, I'm going to show you what actually happens, right? What you get when you make an investment into this done for you business. What would you be selling? What are you going to be learning? All of that fun stuff. So if you're looking for a done for you 100% profit, not 25, not 35, not 45, at 55. No, not because you have to have this leg and that leg both standing, right? And then the bonus, no. If you make a sell, you make 100% profit and the amount of 900 US dollars. So if that excites you, imagine you make just 2 sales, even 3 sales a month. Would that be life changing for you? Would that make a difference in your day-to-day life or activities? Yeah, could make a huge difference. So as opposed to like selling a $17 product or even stretch it $67 product, right? You know, do that 100 times where you can sell a 900 US dollar product, right? Just a handful of times, and you're going to expand the same energy, but you're probably not probably like 100% going to make way more. So that's what I'm talking about today. That's why this system is going to help you. This is one of the reasons why I enrolled in this system. I am 30 years old at the time of recording, 2025. I'm like, yeah, you're still young, but the future is faster than you think, right? If you're not climbing, you are sliding. So check this learning curve and why we're going with a program that's going to pay you this kind of percentage, you're going to make literally a lot more money. If you're anything like me or a lot of people zonked from the pandemic, right? I lost 2 jobs. With that being said, let me go ahead and just show you this system. If you actually want to see the system in action, check out some of my stuff, check out some of my TikTok content, or there's a blueprint. And once you confirm you are who you say you are, it's going to give you more width. I'm going to go ahead and leave that in the description for you, right? It's going to be there. Scroll down, you'll see it. Maybe in the pinned comments. I'll leave that there for you. So let me show you what's exactly inside of the system where you make this investment, right? This is where it would go into. Check this. Nice, clean, simple, intuitive, right? Scroll down. Legacy, yeah, 2.0. That's what we're dealing with right now since the upgrade. So there's 3 components to this part, as you can see. If I'm moving this to the right, so let me go ahead and show you exactly what's inside of this system. Here you can see Launchpad, the daily passive pay, digital mastery. There's the certificate because I'm licensed, and yeah, the 2.0 legacy builder program. There's 3 components to this. The first component would be the legacy builder 2.0 program. The second component would be the licensed reselling, right? You get that, the training, which basically gives you the training on internet marketing, attraction marketing, so you can become a skillful marketer. You can go from hunting to farming, attract people to come to you instead of having to chase people. That's what that means, right? By the way, that's how I built my business. That's how I came up. So I know for sure 100% that it works. A lot of the training that's in here that you will learn inside of Legacy, right? The grassroots level and climbing up towards the reseller section. It's the same reason why we've got over 500 leads from TikTok alone. It's the reason why we've sponsored so many people into affiliate programs. When you're aligned, right? Because I align myself and I've been able to use these same concepts to attract more people to other stuff which I've expanded. My information doesn't change, but it does expand. So, you know, when those people we come into contact, that awareness can result into leads, into prospects, into sales, into signups. Obviously, not everyone, right? Obviously, not everyone, but the whole point, right? You're going to learn is instead of chasing, you're going to be attracting. Instead of cold DMing, you're going to be attracting. Instead of putting your expectations on any friends or family, you're going to be attracting people who are ready to go. So you're going to learn how to attract these kind of people to you. You're going to get all the training inside of here. And then you're also going to have exclusively, additionally, you're going to have these kind of bonuses. Here we go. Yeah, in here, the section for here, as you see, it was very easy to find. Inside here, in your dashboard, I'm giving you a quick little tour, 200 digital product ideas, 30-day marketing strategy growth plan. Yeah, that is interesting. I've done that one twice. I heard of another woman who done there's a 7-day one, and that focuses on again just income producing activities. And they done that first time, nothing happened. Second time, nothing happened. I think it was on the 3rd or 4th time they blew. They got like 4 or 5 sales and a ton of leads. I imagine they was not even doing anything else in the course. They just focused on that and they done it again, done it again, done it again, done it again. And you know what? When you're following the script, it's not a matter of if, it's when. And I think that was just a perfect example. And I just think that was a perfect example of what this can do for anyone who is willing to apply the training, especially in areas which you recognize are your weaknesses or your strength. It's got you covered. 1 million in 17 months blueprint, the one. Yeah. Here you own everything, right? You own everything. Let me go back. Here we've got the launch pad, right? The 2.0 version. It's $100, right? You get the foundational training and you get it done for you. It's importable with one link. It's going to give you the mindset and the skills for you to earn $100 in daily passive pay. Just like that, right? One click is imported and it's ready to go. You get to import a whole website that allows you to launch this pad for some daily passive pay. If that's your entry level, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. Some people, there's passive daily pay. This is going to be $300. It's going to give you the mindset and the skills for you to be doing 300 daily passive pay. We scroll up a bit, we got the digital mastery. That's going to be $600. That's going to teach you the mindset and the skills necessary that you can go out there and earn $600 in daily passive pay. Same thing applies. One click, one link, imports the whole website. And then you got the legacy builders, of course, which is a top seller because not only do you get this, which is $900 product, but you get all the rest going forward just for one price. The same price, you get 4 income streams, and that's at your disposal. You can now earn the 900, 600, 300, 100 US dollars going forward. 4 income streams for one. It's a no-brainer, right? And definitely worth having in your arsenal, right? That is that is a very sharp sword. So yeah, from the launch pad at that entry level, you got the bare bone basics of legacy builders and the system and this funnel that we're showing you, right? It's a whole system from the lead capture pages for the legacy builders. All of that can reside at this level here. And like all of them, speaking of reside, let me show you where they're residing. It will load. Okay, so you see all that system, whether you get the launchpad, the daily passive pay, the digital mastery, or the legacy, that whole system, plus the lead capture pages, they will all reside in a free plan here on System.io. Because you might be thinking it's talking system, no, System.io is a platform that, they do this hosting. I have the $17 plan right now, right? Which is still super affordable. Because if you think of like a McDonald's, right? To me, you might see me on a $17 plan, which is still like super affordable because imagine you go to a McDonald's, you need that piece of land so you can conduct your business. How much is it going to be for you to conduct your business on that piece of land, in that building, right? For you to host that. Is it going to be a one-time fee? Is it going to be a continuous fee? If it is, how much is that going to be, right? Versus like traditional method, it's going to be way more than $17. So yeah, it's still super affordable. And for the more advanced students who want to just feed them desires of their creativity, you're going to be able to have additional funnels, tweak this. There's going to be less constrictions. So yeah, even if you're on another funnel, I used to run with Builderall, right? So, and now apart from System.io, I just use Beacons, I use Pensite, and some people you might not want to put your eggs into one basket. So with this System.io, I've been using it prolifically just for the legacy builders, right? But you can use this for whatever you want. You can build out other funnels, you can build other stuff into the system. But this is how we've been doing it, and this is what it hosts into it. You can do it for free. Even if you want to go up now, you're like, okay, cool. Some of my people want website builds for them. We're part of an agency. You can go all the way up to the 47 plan. You can do that. Again, you're going to have less constrictions. You're going to have more stuff to play with for certain desires and stuff that you feel that you want to do in your digital journey. So with Legacy Builder, everything's built out for you. One click, importable. After you purchase, whatever you purchase, you're going to get everything. As far as like the automations, this is where it's happening. There is nothing missing here. There is nothing missing here. It's all, as soon as you get to go, you are going. You're going to start much sooner than traditional methods. Okay, let's go back to your learning hub. Yeah, this is the hub where the course details is on for you to learn, apply. Look at that website setup, your automation freedom legacy 2.0. We click that. That's the first training. Accounts you need to set up. Cool. System IO. Open your free account. Did I not tell you? Look what we've got here, right? How to import your sales page funnel. What I just shown you on System IO. This is what you do. You come here, you click that link, and from that importable link, once you're signed into your account, you're just gonna see some magic happen. Yeah, some Harry Potter stuff is taking place before your eyes. This is how the system gets set up, and you can totally resell it for free. Other people can easily duplicate this, right? So going back to the training hub, ain't that crazy though? We can totally resell it, and you see how simple the process is for you, how simple the process is going to be for other people to earn 100% profit like you did. Each one teach one. We're actually going to internalize this training though. First you learn, then you take away the L. So hop into the community, and this will be available to you as well. They've got live interactive training. There's breakthroughs. People literally go in break rooms and come out the other end with breakthroughs. There's 90-day sprints. You can see this here, right? And why is that important? Because concentration builds momentum, especially if you're coming out the gate, or if you need to replenish yourself into the entrepreneurial habits, then these kind of stuff is going to help you. Habits are your anchor in the storm. So sometimes this slips my grasp too. I just haven't been involved in this 90-day run, which is not as good to my standard, right? As though any time which I can do it, like I should be doing it, because yeah, these habits, like I said, are going to help you when that motivation slips out the window, discipline out the window. What you've been doing, same way like what you've been reading and what you've been listening, will come to the forefront to serve you when you're not thinking, when you're not reading, when you're not motivated, when you are tricked out of your position. A bird doesn't trust the branches, it trusts its wings. And if you're here doing stuff like the 90-day sprint, plugging into the training, it gives you the ability not to have expectations on anyone else. It gives you this type of freedom that you trust your own wings. So yeah, come in here, 90-day sprint. This is where you'd find it, would be in your community. You're going to have access to this. Tech call replays, webinar details, 30-day momentum map, digital growth ecosystem. You'll see I smashed a lot of these, to be fair. Even in the main training hub, I've got like a Tony Robbins approach sometimes with courses. I get in there and I try to run through it. Sometimes I've got another approach, like from some replays, there's some stuff which, there's other stuff which she adds in here, and you get to keep up with all that good stuff. Yeah, I went through a lot of stuff here. And you can see like on the 2.0, we just focus on the legacy builders. As prior to that, we'd been running through, but there's a lot of stuff still that's been added. So in here though, legacy builders, like I said, you get everything there. So I can just access it all from there, man. And it always helps. It always helps. Like, you don't have to be technical, but it's like I said, there's training from that here inside the community. Let's go back. You don't have to be tech savvy, but again, it helps. The more competent you are at something, you're going to be more confident in something. And we give you the chance to be at the forefront of that truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So yeah, if you're like, yo, I don't know how to do any of this, Richard. I don't know how to set up a website. I don't know how to set up my funnel. What am I going to do? I just showed you how this magic works. The one-click importable link, I just showed you how that works. Tech services, look, there's a tech team in there. There's tech help, and there's call replays. You can catch them live, and they are wizards at what they do. Like, they are serious wizards. And of course, you can catch them privately, and that's to what outcome or what that requires of your time, energy, or resources. That's at your own discretion, right? I'm gonna leave that with you. So, but the help is here if you want it, for sure, for sure. And community is very important. So imagine every single 90 days, she's starting this momentum run for you, which is crazy amount of effort. She's a mum and a grandma. Imagine. And anyone you plug into this system, they can also have this at their resources helping you while we all earn 900 US dollars. Crazy. If you purchase, that's if you purchase the legacy builders, you're going to have this peace of mind. That if you plug someone into this system, they're going to be taken care of. Like literally. Let's see how many people in there. 57,000 as of Yeah, and 217 people online. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy work. You're going to be a part of a community that's totally okay with success, with growth, with wins, and even some people of faith. Like, there's different sections here. You can see, let me go more. Believe. Shout out Stacy. 55 days to 2020, 26. I hear that. Finish the year. How you want it to start? Get them in here. Sometimes, yeah. Nadia Zara is talking about pray. Oh, she's giving acronyms. She said P for patience. Ooh, ooh. R for renewal. Ooh. A for abundance. And Y is for yield. Yeah, that's interesting, right? If you're a person of faith, I'm gonna like that. I think that's so cool. Yeah, really cool place that you can be. You don't have to choose between Jesus or making money. Doing both is gonna allow you to really be a blessing. First you believe, then you achieve, then you succeed. So we've got 900 sell. It's a very hot Friday. Shout out Jacqueline. 3 million rand in 27 months. Shout out Wyndham and Alana. This is incredible stuff, right? They are so grateful when they just make a sale. And this is it, you know. You really get to reflect that moment and, share that moment with God of, just bringing these full circle moments. Like, regardless of everything and anything, we was able to do something or go back and do something, get it right, and have that moment. Like, I really love to see it. For real, for real, for real. I hope you're excited about what's happening inside his Legacy Builder program, right? This was a perfect fit for me. My kind of energy, my kind of frequency. Like, this is what I'm on. I enjoy these kind of convos, these kind of people, and yeah, this kind of energy. Whatever you want to do, just taking that and bravely, with courage, putting that out to the world. Ain't no one escaping work. As long as you've got a vessel on earth, a holy temple, that Solomon temple, there is no escaping work. And the amount of work it takes, right, is going to be exactly the same here, but you just get rewarded more. And not only that, the skills and the mindset that you're going to incorporate and internalize is going to take you to a whole nother level that you might even surprise yourself. So yeah, dive into everything. Have a look for yourself. I'm glad I joined, sharing you why I joined. If you like the idea of 100% profit, if you like the idea of a done-for-you system, if you need to incorporate something into your Rolodex, which is in alignment, this could be it. Use that link below the video. Click on that link. It's pinned in the comments. If you've got any questions, let me know. With that being said, Richard the Simba here, aka Levels with Richard Online. Respectfully, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care of yourself.